Okay, seriously, stop cooking the hydrangea.
Hydrangeas. I think that's all I have to say.
Okay, seriously, stop cooking the hydrangeas.
Hello everyone. So today is about hydrangeas. More hydrangeas. And what hydrangea is this?
This is a Let's Dance Rave Hydrangea. Now, normally when we talk hydrangeas, you're thinking landscape, but today we're going to put this guy in a container.
Yes, we love doing having the hydrangeas in containers because of our style of gardening.
Yep.
And because I'm very indecisive and I'm always I like to have certain plants in containers so I can move around.
Yep.
And new garden, so that means we're still learning about the lighting.
Yeah, we're definitely walking into the unknown here as far as what the lighting's going to do here in summer, because this is our first full year here, so it's going to be a little bit challenging to see what the sun does here in the summer months.
So it's nice to be able to move it a bit. We've had so many hydrangeas in containers, and not that we want to take the show away from the Rave, we'll come back to this beauty right now, but we just wanted to show you we did bring one with us.
That is the Gatsby Moon Hydrangea that I did last year. It's still in its first year. It was done in July, and it was actually a quart-sized hydrangea. So as you can see, it's done extremely well with our method of planting here in the container.
Yes, so because of that, we continue to go ahead and plant hydrangeas in the containers. So this one is Let's Dance Rave Hydrangea, and I picked it out because it turns purple.
Yes, it turns purple.
I do love pink, but I would love to. I'm still debating though, because now I'm starting to fall in love with the whole pink. Against. It's gonna be against this the maple tree right here in our patio area.
I'm gonna get our stuff ready while we're.
So I'm not sure yet, but we were talking about if I have to, if I do want to change its color into purple, what do I have to do to it?
So this hydrangea will actually have this nice pink and neutral to alkaline soil. If you want a more violet color, which it turns into, and we can pop a picture up there to show you exactly what that color looks like, you're going to want a more acidic soil. So what we're going to do today is when we plant this guy up, we're actually going to put some hollytone in there because we're at the end of spring and you want to fertilize these hydrangeas at the end of spring. You don't want to do any fertilization no later than July because then it messes with the plant's dormancy period during winter.
So we're going to go ahead and start getting the containers ready, and then we'll come back and do a little bit more talking about this beautiful hydrangea. We're actually going to plant 2 of them. Alright, so Amber's is going to go ahead and start filling. Do not forget to tell them we did put mulch in there, and that is just so that it can be well drained, and there is holes in the containers. Now, there is a lot of good reasons why to grow Let's Dance Rave Hydrangea. This hydrangea was actually developed in Michigan, so it can withstand colder climates. We are not in a very cold climate here. We are actually a 7B, but that is one of the reasons why I wanted this hydrangea, because it can turn into a violet color, purple, and also because of that reason that I know that I have a better chance for it to come back.
Yep.
next season, next year. We've had before these type of hydrangeas, but we've been a year where we didn't have the blooms.
Yeah. So the cool thing about these hydrangeas, it's a macrophylla hydrangea. Normally what you get with macrophylla hydrangeas is 1 bloom and that's it. But these guys are actually reblooming hydrangeas. So they'll grow on old and new wood. So meaning with the old wood, as these blooms start to fade out and you start seeing new shoots of growth come out, you'll actually have more blooms coming out. And they'll bloom from now all the way till fall.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some hollytone. This is the right time to do the hollytone. So we're going to go ahead and put some soil all around it. And of course we had to do this one together because it's hydrangeas. And it's just something that hydrangeas is one of the plants that kind of started it all for us. There's two plants that we love so much, and hydrangeas are just, they're one of them.
So with hydrangeas in containers, what Angie is doing, she's actually putting some shredded mulch around the container. That way it holds some moisture, because it does get really hot in these areas. Sometimes it gets a little bit humid, where it starts to dry out a little bit faster, and you want hydrangeas to maintain a lot of water. So we want to keep these hydrangeas really moist so they continue to perform the way they're supposed to.
Okay, so we're done with the mulch.
Alright, so we're done planting it, and Angie was just checking out how it looks like from the front here.
And I love it. I think, you know, I already loved it in the regular nursery container.
Yeah.
But this looks beautiful. And one thing that I didn't mention is that I actually love the way, if I think the right word is mounded, how it mounds.
Yeah.
It's just so pretty. All the big blooms, I just love them so much, the way they look. And here's one that is starting to.
I mean, you can see some of them have kind of the violet color. I know this one back here is kind of hiding, but it has a little bit of the violet color.
The tips of the end of the flowers, of the little petals, have a little bit of purple. Let's see if we can pick that up with the camera a little bit.
One thing I did forget to mention was that these the foliage on this hydrangea is very disease resistant. So that's something to look forward to in these macrophylla hydrangeas, because they're very easily you know, get some disease from, you know, rainwater and the humidity and stuff like that. So I think that's another plus for a macrophylla hydrangea like this. I think we're definitely going to enjoy this in the garden. Yes. So now I guess it's time to put it where they're going to go.
Yes, we're going to go ahead and plant one more and set everything and make sure that it's nice and clean and looking nice, because it's our patio area.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to have these around so we could enjoy them.
So that's going to do it for the video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. I hope you actually love this hydrangea, because I can tell you right now, this is something that, you know, we wanted for some time, as far as macrophylla hydrangeas that actually do really, really well in these environments. So again, that's going to do it for the video, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.